Tonight on Hipstar Tonight, now available on iTunes. Purchases now online at hipstar.ca. The original 1-800-NEED-A-GIMMICK.com. Please send your contributions to the Heart and Soul Foundation. It is tonight on Hipstar Tonight.
Yeah, damn right about that. It's a Monday, the 27th of March, 2017. What else could go wrong today?
Tonight on
Hipster Tonight.
Even name March is. This has got the disgusting sound to it. It's March.
Yeah,
March.
I don't like saying it. Yeah,
March.
Thank God this
March.
is the last week.
like Shiggy Baby saying March.
March.
Go ahead.
March. No, I hate it. It's just, I don't know,
What's your
man.
problem today?
Well, first
You're
off,
stressed, bro.
Well, yeah, this is the thing, I went through a big, cleaning process. I thought I got rid of all the bed bugs, and they get in your nerve system, right? They make you really stressed. And I thought
you hate it out in Parkdale now.
Well, dude, it's dirty out here. I live in a very dirty apartment, a sketchy landlord that's barely around, that wants cash all the time. Yeah, I'm a month late of rent, but I'm not going to pay that shit because of all the fucking shit with the bed bugs and the mice that I've been putting up with. It's stressful in these parts, man. It's a beautiful neighborhood, but fuck it. I've been down.
It's time to go, bro.
What's the fucking point?
Let's face it, the podcast isn't making any money. We do have 2 appearances coming up for Death Proof, Lucha Proof, whatever it's called.
Yeah, we do. May and April.
And really excited about that, but no one has really come to me telling me what I'm getting paid.
No. It's not on the booking bill.
I spoke with a couple of the agents today that just told me, hey, bro, can I add you to Facebook? Okay. So it's like, this is how the negotiation process is going.
Can I add you as a friend? Can I be your friend?
Yeah. And did they not understand?
See if there's any room, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, well, how am I going to get to the venue?
Exactly, right? I'm sorry, it's wage and gas plus gratuities. What the fuck do you think I am here?
Yeah.
Nobody gets that anymore. Everybody's just a fucking goof.
And it's like, Warhead is such a genius booker that he just says, hey, you don't like it here, if you're not family, I can get a table to do your job. And he literally has matches with Rob Rage versus a fucking table. Yeah. And it just puts objects in the ring to fucking people face that are getting more over than the workers. So he just says, fuck it.
It's happened in Japan. 2-3 years before. But ideas are original here in Ontario. And yesterday, I come home from a very stressful day, hanging out with a friend, Tinder friend. Oh my god! And
girl.
And whatever's available. Let's not get into it. But I just like to not sleep in an empty bed. So whoever's willing to spoon well, right? And anyways, this is besides the point.
Are you going into somebody else's bed because you have the bed bugs, or do you invite them into your bed? How do you spray the bed bugs?
Well, I just found out that I still have them. I just clean them, and I don't invite people over while I know I have this pandemic. So I clean them, I steam clean, but recently... today, my friend, as soon as she left, she sends me a picture with 3 consecutive bites of these fucking mites.
Oh, so you gave her bed bugs, and you're explaining this on air.
She got bites. Doesn't mean she's taking them home with them. They get in the clothes, but it's like they have a home first. And if they're still in there, then it's fucking, it's miserable, man. You know what?
What's depressing, too, is, opening a show like this. The fact that we start the show on a Monday and open the week with this sort of podcast with this depressing news when we brand ourselves one of the greatest podcasts in Ontario, in fact, I believe the world. Well, we cannot be letting the audience in or be at the level of having bed bugs, sending women down the streets with bites, mice in the fucking walls. The landlord doesn't show up. I just don't like...
It's human connection.
That's a poor reflection on me.
It could happen to me because it could happen to you. But, like, it's on that level, right? It's a very pessimistic, realistic kind of experience, this show. And at least, like, I don't try to lie at first, right? So, fuck, I gotta take care of that. I'm doing that tonight, all right? So, Monday night, if you're my friend and you're listening to this and you want to come over, you can! You can, because I'm cleaning it up tonight, all right? I'm steam cleaning the shit out of this. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Fuck, but, like, this has been a hard time, man. See, this is the thing. My weekends now, because I work weekends, I work early mornings, that have become the most miserable time of my entire week. You know, and, like...
Well, what's it going to take for you? Is it going to be that you do move back to Niagara, or what would it take in the city for you to be a happier person?
To freelance, work by myself. I gotta stop fucking sticking to the man. I'm miserable because I'm set to their schedule. Obviously, in an environment that doesn't appease me.
Tried this? Haven't we tried the comedy circuit, and you've gotten kicked out of every comedy club?
I'm not going to become a full-time comedian. It's not gonna. That's not what I'm saying. I want to freelance. I can do other things. I can dance. I can sing. I can do graphic design. I mean, I'm bookable. So I want to find a job where I can just fucking work on my own. Like, I guess, like, we all just want to own our own businesses now.
Listen, I don't want to put it out there as being so crude. I don't want this to make worldwide news. But the people that do those kind of things, especially in the GTA, all end up being losers. None of them have any fucking money.
I'm already a fucking loser with no money.
So you don't want to be a freelancer. You can't be a freelancer is what I'm saying.
Why?
You're a smart enough individual where you're already in the city to begin with, where people like beg to get into the city, and you're capable of doing better.
Yeah.
You're capable of doing better. You're not at the level of some of these scumbags.
Oh, no. You're saying I'll just devote myself to a company that I don't care about, and I'll just fucking give them a 9 to 5 all week with weekends off. Oh, yeah, I'm willing to do that. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Just give my idea to somebody else that's not going to give me credit.
You're living in a fucking shithole at Parkdale, hipstar.
Yeah, it's dirty here. It's my first experience of a city, all right? I'm teaching myself. I've never been a bachelor before. I don't know what this is about. I'm eating straight up veggies.
You took 4 years of broadcasting at a fucking college, and you did nothing with it.
Nothing.
You threw your whole fucking life away. Have you ever sent an audition tape to Live 88.1 or something?
Yeah.
Have you ever even fucking included me in on an audition where you, maybe I could get you some ratings?
I never
and
thought.
Help you?
Have
you ever fucking done anything?
Well, I know. It's like I don't reach out and ask for help. I want to do it myself. And yes, I've applied. I've tried applying here in Toronto. I've gotten some responses back, and them saying that, like, oh yeah, thanks for the application, LOL. Who sends an LOL in a job response? I just, like, they're all laughing at me. They're all fucking laughing at me, man. It's making me manic. And I don't think they know, like, what this other side of this life is. I'm fucking a mess. And I haven't
I think it's, we'd have to take time aside from the podcast, and I think it's time that you need. Well, I think maybe you need some help.
We set out a goal.
I think
no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I may be unhealthy and unwell, but we set out a fucking goal to make this happen, to finish the end of the year. And I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. All right. And what happens at the end of the year? So we did a year's worth of podcasts. That went where? Nowhere.
Then I can look into real medication and real help and maybe a shrink. Okay. Then I can worry.
Are you going to do that? Because there's been word on the street that you're. I hate to say it, but I'm going to let the audience in on it that you've been having suicidal thoughts. Now, is that true?
Yeah.
I mean, Pistol Pete and everything. Like, what would your family think? Like, what would I think? Like, how would I go on the air the next day?
Yeah. Well, it makes you uncomfortable, doesn't it? Yeah, I know, Jay. You don't necessarily know how to handle these serious adult situations.
I think you're fucking selfish. That's what I think you are.
Oh, I'm selfish because I want to kill myself.
I think you're fucking selfish, yes.
Yeah, really.
And a lot of the women that you've had problems with have all said you're selfish.
Yeah, of course, because we fucking break up bitter all the time.
Think about taking your life in your own hands. It's pretty fucking selfish, hipstar.
Oh, you're saying because I won't produce your shit. You're all worried because you're going to have Classic Chris as your producer. And if I fucking off myself...
I can get Hutch Henrys to produce my shit.
He wouldn't do that. He's too busy fighting with his girlfriend.
Every time I fucking go on this goddamn show, the fucking show, the equipment doesn't work. Call me back. A fucking Bluetooth that's falling off a wooden stand. And in an apartment that fucking... Me. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
You got the fucking money to donate to some equipment? To give me some fucking real tripods? I'm improvising here. I'm doing this for you. Okay? Alright? I'm doing this for me too. For my own fucking selfish ego. But I'm also helping my friends out too. And I consider you a friend. And I'm sorry for that, alright? But you're also a friend that I can't get deep with. And I can't tell my true feelings. Because every time I tell you I'm sad, then you're connected with your sadness. And you just turn it on yourself every time. Just fucking you need to know how unhealthy this is for me. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I don't know. I'm Jay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to speak out.
I guess it hurts, and I guess if you want to do shit like this publicly, it hurts. Well, and just saying sorry. I guess I could sit here and patch up and make a nice podcast, but I don't know where to go from here because it looks like if you're having suicidal thoughts, then I have no future in the podcast business. So where do we go as men? Are we friends? Am I supposed to care about you having these thoughts when really that you can just move on? You're in Parkdale.
What do you mean?
I mean, you could come. Well, I don't know. I'm not even understanding what's going on anymore.
You're saying I set myself up for this life. You're saying that you had this coming to you.
No, I'm not accusing. I don't accuse.
Yeah?
Do I?
No, you refuse to be accused. I understand that. But I don't put up with this shit, man. Especially when I just admitted that you were a friend to me. And you're even questioning that. Maybe because you're not listening. Maybe because there's a delay. Doesn't matter. Still, I'm freaking out here, man. I'm manic. My heart rate is fucking up. And I just don't know how to handle it. I only have 2 different types of medication to try to handle it. And it's not working. Because I'm still neurotic.
1-800-NEED-A-GIMMICK, the original 1-800-NEED-A-GIMMICK.com.
Yeah.
We have available for the next 30 minutes on Hipstar. This is interesting that all this is taking place here on the show today because earlier this week I was in studio up in the city doing some commentary for the boys at Death Proof, which includes the match, the actual show that we did the live podcast on, where Rob Rage takes on the locker room, where I actually bust into the commentary room during your appearance, and put you over as my podcast partner and my bro in life.
You put me over,
I even aired the fact that no matter how much heat you have on you in the business, I stood by your side.
You do, yeah. I developed the heat, yeah.
And what I'm trying to say now is knowing this. And knowing that maybe that tomorrow you might not even be around.
Well, we'll see.
1-800-NEED-A-GIMMICK, the original 1-800-NEED-A-GIMMICK.com has that match coming up on DVD because I just did the commentary this week. So available soon.
So it's got to be up.
Hipstar Zach Atticus' last match at Death Proof.
Or is it?
Isn't it ironic that it's
a question mark at the end?
Or is it Death Proof?
Yeah. Oh,
Could the Hipstar be having such suicidal thoughts that the show is going off the air?
Or maybe he gets in with another company and makes it his last match without telling him, because the headlines would be good when nobody knows about it.
1-800-NEED-A-GIMMICK, the original 1-800-NEED-A-GIMMICK.com. Text 7*76*76 and text what? Death Proof Pro.
Oh wow.
And that DVD will be available.
Shit, man.
Be on the order list, the waiting list, Hipstar. Hipstar Zach Atticus' last match at Death Proof. I can go that far.
Hey, I'm a bit of a mess today. I'm smoking smoking the last of my whiskey and drinking I'm even out. I'm doing the res now and drinking the res, and I'm just trying to stay healthy, but also on my water intake because I gotta be ready for tomorrow. Only on a Monday. The 27th tonight.
Might have been cool Slacker days, you know, Danger Boy days, Showtime Eric Young, you know, up to like a Sean Spears, Jake O'Reilly. But the more that we progress into the business and we're like, you know, like even Nug is a manager, just like the fans are starting to do their own shows.